Bitcoin losing a little bit of ground, but still holding strong above 77K. Is this rally getting weaker, or are we just coining up for a bigger move up? Let's find out. Welcome back to Flex Candle, where we read the candles and flex the moves. Right now it's about 12:50 p.m. Eastern time, and the price of Bitcoin is currently at 77,665. Today I want to speak about the 1 month chart. This candle closes in about 6 days and 8 hours, and it's looking really bullish. We're starting to get a green candle here, which is engulfing this 2 months ago candle. And the 21 moving average is currently at 89,292. We were very far away from the 21 moving average. It kind of looks like we want to go towards that. And I'm liking the stochastics RSI. Look, they're reset. Of course, this could drag here like it dragged there. But if we could just start coming up and pumping, we could get above here. And we also have to be careful because this ends up being a head and shoulder pattern. Left shoulder, head. We only make it to the 21 moving average. We reject that's the right shoulder. And then boom, we're really down for a bigger correction. But right now, let's see if we can make it up to the 21 moving average. This is also a bullish pattern. This is kind of like a morning star, which is usually bullish. So the monthly is looking good. The 2-week chart closes in 2 days and 8 hours. We're possibly gonna have a second green candle in a row. That hasn't happened in a very long time. Ever since like December, we haven't had 2 green candles in a row, as you can see. And we're getting way above the 80 moving average. This looks like it wants to hit the 50 moving average at 88,274. Stochastics are low here. We're oversold, and this looks like it wants to continue going up. The RSI is looking good as well. On the weekly chart here, the stochastics are starting to get toppy, but we still have more room to go up. You can see how we get into this black surface here, and we have 3 green candles in a row. There's usually a bullish structure called 3 white soldiers, and that's a continuation pattern. And as you can see, we're continuing a green candle this week. Now, can we get above this 21 moving average? It's at 77,690. We're a little bit below it now, but we need to close this time a candle above it. We need to certify that this is truly a double bottom. We are breaking out from the neckline already. This measured move pretty much takes us to the 100 moving average at 87,764. Now, something I want to show you guys here is on the 2-day chart. The stochastics are toppy. We got above the 21, we got above the 50. We're kind of rejecting here on the 80 moving average. Now, this candle closes in 7 hours pretty much. I do not want this candle to close red. If this candle closes red, it's a similar problem that I was talking to you about yesterday on the daily chart. This could be tweezer tops. Look at here, tweezer tops. A green candle, red candle, boom, we went down. That usually happens whenever we end up getting tweezer tops. Look at this, a green candle, red candle, we went down. Here, look at this, green candle, red candle, boom, we really went down here. So it's imperative that we make a move up today and close this green, even if we can't get above the 80 moving average. Now, you guys know I have this in a bear flag that takes us down to about 44K, 45K. Now, I readjusted the bear flag. It was time to do that already. And now that I readjusted, we are above the bear flag. We're starting to break up, but we're not really too far away from this. So remember, this rolling over, we could easily get back into the pattern. And as you can see, the 21 moving average, which is at 71,573, is within the bear flag. Now that I readjusted the bear flag and restructured it, I see that the measure move changed a little bit, and now it's about 45,550, let's call it. We're still in danger of this bear flag. We really need to break above and go towards this 200 moving average. Now on the daily chart, we are above the 21 moving average. We are also above the 100 moving average. Now the 21 moving average is at 73,719. We're getting a little far from it, but I'm liking that we're crossing above the 100. This is bullish here. Now, yesterday we did not close a red candle, which is bullish. It was slightly green, but today could be a red candle, and this could end up being tweezer tops, and this could bring us down. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if we go touch the 100 moving average at 73,550, and then from there continue making a bounce up. The stochastics here are on the way up, but if we zoom in, now I'm starting to see a curve, which the curve is down. If we could get up here, we'll probably make the move to beyond 80K, maybe like 82K. We start rolling over, we could start heading down towards that 73K mark. Now the 22-hour chart, stochastics also look like they want to roll over. We're getting some bearish divergence here. Kind of got an inverted head and shoulder that played out. Now we're kind of flagging out. We probably are not going to make a crazy move up until this 21 moving average could touch price range here. If we head over to the 8-hour chart, stochastics are on the way down. 21 moving average is still close. This is kind of like a falling wedge. Show you that better here on the 4-hour chart, where I already have it charted out. And this measured move takes us to almost 82K. So right now we're above it, and we're above the 21 moving average is holding. The stochastics are reset. Now I'm not liking that we're on the cusp of losing the 21 moving average. We need to stay above this 21 moving average. As you can see right here, tweezer tops. This could signal us coming down. If we come down, we could definitely hold this 50 moving average and bounce off of it. We've been doing that anytime we lost the 21 moving average, we've been bouncing off the 50, but we would have to do that in order to keep this pattern active here. Now on the 1 hour chart, stochastics are also on the way down. It's not looking too good. We already lost the 21 moving average, we lost the 50. We're holding the 80, 100 moving average is at 77, the 200 moving average, which has to hold, is at 76,430. Now this is kind of looking to me like a head and shoulder pattern. Left shoulder, head, right shoulder, and we're pretty much almost on the neckline here. Now the measure move to this would pretty much take us down to test this 200 moving average. Again, this is imperative we hold this. If we can't hold this, we could continue dropping down. Now on the 15-minute chart, stochastics are low. It looks like we're rolling over here a little bit as well, and I'm not liking this either. We lost here the 200 moving average, the 21 moving average. We have a large wick of rejection, and we're on the way down here. We are starting to get a little far from the 21 moving average. That's at 78k. All of today and yesterday, as you can see, we've just been in this range right here. This chop, we break out, we come back into this range, but I'm still bullish on Bitcoin. It still looks like we might have at least one more bigger move, even if it's just the 80k before rejecting. We need to hold 76,500. If we lose that, then we're probably going to fall down to 74, even test 73, 900, 800 around there, and then that definitely has to hold. We have to bounce up from there. If not, we could see lower prices. All right guys, so that's the breakdown. If this gave you clarity or a setup to watch, do me a favor, like, drop a comment, subscribe, and if you have a stock or crypto you want me to go over, drop it in the comment section. This is Flex Candle, where we read the candles and flex the moves. Catch you on the next chart.